Hey there guys, so obviously as always, quick disclaimer, I don't claim to be an expert in anything. These are all my own personal views and opinions, but apparently you're still watching, so here we go. Today we're going to be talking about EDC Loadout. For those who don't know what that stands for, that's going to be everyday carry. These aren't anything, these are essentially the things you need because every day you might run into a situation that calls for it. So we're going to just go through my pockets. This is a coat I wear most of the time, and everything on me is essentially what I have most of the time. It's my everyday carry. I will modify it depending on the scenario. During the summertime, a camera might become a standard EDC item because you're going out to events or stuff, you want to take pictures. During the winter, gloves become an EDC item. They're with you always, so you always keep them in your coat. So kind of a concept there, whatever you're running into. So it is winter time, so my gloves are an EDC. These are Wigwam wool gloves. They're fingerless. I'm a fan of fingerless gloves because it allows me finger dexterity. I can work my phone. Should I come upon a gun, I could work the gun, work malfunctions, write and stuff. So gloves, fingerless gloves, that's an EDC item. Another EDC item for me is my watch. This is a black Timex Camper Expedition, I believe is the model that they have. And this is a $30 watch. I buy these at Target. I like the nylon band because I'm a paramedic. I always chose these because if you got blood or something on them, it's easy to wash them. Some people don't like the Velcro. Don't go with the Velcro. It's all personal preference, but I personally consider a watch an EDC item. I like being able to tell the time. It's a great watch. Look into it. I like it. We move right into my pockets and my phone. Sounds silly, but a phone is an EDC item. I don't look at my phone though for the time, so I carry my watch. Keep going through the pocket and we run into a knife. This is the Cold Steel Fish and Trout knife. It's really nice. There's some videos out there. I like, just in case I come across a bird or a fish that needs to be cleaned. Like a knife there. Reach in here, bus card, EDC item, running around. Reach in the pocket, gum. Everyday carry item. Run into that pretty girl. You need your breath fresh. Run into the pocket, EDC item. Pack of matches. I believe in redundancy. I do carry a Zippo lighter, but I believe in carrying a pack of matches, maybe 2 packs. You know, you want a secondary backup method for anything and everything you're doing. Might make why you carry 2 knives. One you might lose. But paper matches. Lip balm. It's winter time, so lip balm is an everyday carry item for me. Just in case that pretty girl wants to give you a little kiss. You want to be ready. Alternate hand pocket here on the outside. Tactical flashlight. Now this is just I think a Noob brand tactical flashlight. I picked this up at a gun shop. As you can see, it's just aluminum cylindrical bodied flashlight. Takes 1 AA battery. It's got tips on the end, tactical. I can use it as a striking weapon. It has a click on and off. The click button is glow in the dark. It's a real nice little tactical light. It costs about $12. You can find a lot online. You can buy a Surefire. Those are great. You lose it, you're going to be kicking yourself in the butt. You can go to Target, find what works in your range of finance and necessity. I don't need a 200 lumen flashlight. I just need something to be able to find my keys and look around a dark room. I keep a rubber band on there to increase the grip, and it's good to have an extra rubber band with you just in case you need to bind stuff together. So there's an everyday carry item. Back into the left hand outside pocket, a black bandana. It works kind of like a handkerchief and has 100 uses. You can find videos out there. As I always say, a man should always have a handkerchief, a pen, and a knife on him. That's just a gentlemanly thing to do. So, got a black bandana. That's it. That's all my pockets. So we're going to open up the coat and we're going to go to the inside pockets. So the first thing I have here is a pen, which is actually a Mace pepper spray pen. Follow your local laws. Check into what's allowed. These are available around. Confirm your local laws. Don't break the law. Less lethal item. It's good to carry. I'm a big fan of less lethal. What go in here? Oh, it's my checkbook because I need my money and my checks and stuff. Everyday carry item. Reach into this pocket and I have a copy of the United States Constitution. I carry the Constitution for 2 reasons. I believe in it, and I like to read it regularly. And two, because of my political views and opinions, I usually get into a discussion with people who claim to know the Constitution, at which point I will pull it out and say, really, show me where it says that, and that usually shuts them up. Inside the U.S. Constitution, I carry a mini sewing kit. Usually get these from my hotel. Just go up to the clerk, ask, hey, you got any complimentary sewing kits? I usually grab a few, kind of throw them in my pockets, throw them around coats. It's great to have if you need to sew on a button. Nothing too crazy there. I do keep a scalpel in the U.S. Constitution. I'm a paramedic. I'm trained in their use, but they're good to have. You'd be surprised how often I've used these. This is a 10-blade scalpel. Scalpels come in different numbers. The numbers correspond to the shape of the blade. Go online, do a little Wikipedia search, little Google search. You'll find out a little bit more about that. But keep a copy of the U.S. Constitution. Inside left breast pocket, we're going to reach in, and I carry an extra pen. Now, I have a pen that I keep in my checkbook, and I keep an extra pen that I keep in my coat pocket. Men should always have a pen. Pens get stolen. You hand them out to people, you forget them, they take them. I believe in taking big pens. This particular big pen I get from my local bank. They just have them on the counter. I go by and just grab a handful every time I go. It's really economical. Really great. I reach into my pocket and I find a rain poncho. Disposable. This one is a Coleman brand rain poncho. Get these at Target. They usually run about $1 to $2. I'm a big fan of rain ponchos. Now, the particular coat I am wearing today is not necessarily waterproof, so I carry the poncho. Plus, the poncho works if I just need to give it to somebody. Works as impromptu shelter, and sometimes you get a downpour. Look like a hero. Give it to the girl crying in the rain. She'll love you forever. Rain poncho. You should have them. They're disposable. No reason not to carry them. Reach back into the pocket. What do we got? Mylar blanket. Small. This one's, I believe, a 5x8. It's a no-name brand. Essentially, I just made sure that it was folded down, put a little piece of tape on it, put it in the pocket. It doesn't take up too much room. I've never used it, but the day I need just an extra little blanket or something to wrap around, this is going to be great. Look like the hero. It's great. You should know how to use these. There are videos out there. Reach into the pocket, and I have my extra Victorinox knife. I am a big fan of Victorinox, true Victorinox brand. This is the Wader, and I carry this one just as one that stays in my coat. So should I just grab my coat and go, I'll have a knife in there. This one is great. It has a can opener and a blade and a wine bottle opener, hence it's called the Wader, and that gets me through most parties when I'm going somewhere. This is just a folded paper clip that I have so it stays at the top of the pocket. Something to think about there. I'll show another video about it. 2 more pens in the pocket. 1 extra click pen because I give them away. This is a very nice pen. As you can see, it is a real writing pen. You can write a little note, but this is a good pen knife, which means when you need, it is a knife. There you go, as you can see. Check your local laws. These are available online. Check your local laws. Do not break the law. If you are not allowed to carry them, don't. That's what I say. So that empties that pocket. We're going to go ahead and go to the right breast pocket. Now, normally, I'll have a flask in here with whiskey. Why? Because I love whiskey. But in this case today, I'm just sporting my glasses. In my glasses, I keep an extra cigarette. I do not smoke. If you smoke, that's great. Surgeon Health General says don't smoke. But it works as a bartering tool. If I needed to make a file, I could use it for Tinder or Kindle. Maybe make a long wick or fuse as needed. And it's also just nice if the girl does smoke and you want to offer her one. Always looking for the girl. I'm just kidding. Inside this right breast pocket, I carry 3 zip ties. Don't see a lot of people talking about zip ties, but I do. Zip ties are great. I carry 3. They don't take up any space. They're kind of in there. Impromptu handcuffs, shoelace, whatever. It works. There are thousands of uses where you need to bind something. It's a lot easier to use a zip tie. There are 3 of them. They're great. Reach into this pocket. I'm a paramedic, so I have a pair of gloves. Now, I advocate to people out there and all you guys watching, get a pair of gloves, stick them into your EDC. It's not just necessarily if you run across blood, but just anything that might be goopy to touch, someone sneezes. It's really nice to have rubber gloves on you. It gives you just an escape of being able to touch stuff, you know. You don't want finger oils corroding metals sometime. But that's it. Don't have anything really else in the coat pocket. Now I do have a hoodie. I wear a hoodie just because I like it, and I usually keep a hat inside my little hoodie coat. I usually will keep either a cap or a wool knit cap or hat just so I can throw stuff in my pocket if I empty my pockets or my coat. I like that. You don't have to do it. Keeps my head warm. It is winter. Chimay as my scarf. A lot of great videos out there, a lot of great things you can use it. You should be watching these videos. This is just a $12 Chimay I got from my local surplus store. They're great. You should have a Chimay. I do wear a hoodie. It gives me 2 extra pockets if I needed to carry change or something in there. It's just another additional pocket. So take off my coat. We're going to keep going down my EDC every day. This is what I have on me. So my keys. You would not think, but the keys that I carry on me are an everyday carry item. So I have them designed in mental use. What do I need? A carabiner. They're not just meant to look cool. This is actually an industrial carabiner designed to haul dumps or dump trucks or dumpsters. And this one I believe is rated to about 1,000 pounds of pull weight. So it's not designated for climbing, but if I needed to hook up a rope or something, this would hold weight. On here is my keys, my house keys, a little thing from my bank. But I also keep a handcuff key on here. This is a series Smith & Wesson 101 key. Those are the most standardized that you see security guards and police officers carry. So I carry that one. There are other series out there. Figure out what you want to carry it. Just in case I run across someone in handcuffs or find myself in some. It happens all the time. Go into my pocket. So we're going to go ahead and start with my left-hand pocket. Specifically, I have a pen light. This is a Energizer brand 2 AAA battery pen light. I get these at Target. They're great. You should have one on your person. If you're a girl, keep one in your purse. It's great to have. Now, the flashlight that's tactical and my pen light, I keep specifically in my left pocket. I keep these offhand because as a person who might find themselves in a tactical situation, I need my dominant hand or my fighting hand or my gun hand or my primary hand free. So you want to always keep your flashlight on the left side. That way you can see what's going on. If you need to draw a weapon, fight somebody off, open a door, do whatever you need, your dominant hand's free. So just a little concept there. Keep your flashlight on the left side. Ask your buddies that are cops or in the military. They'll tell you the same thing. Going right back to that left-hand pocket, got a knife. This is my EDC knife. This is the, I believe, Easy Drop Point Garber knife. This runs about $40 to $50. Now, funny little story, we actually are redoing this video, and between the last time I shot this video and right now, I lost this knife. So today I went and bought another one. This is just an EDC knife. It's not a tactical knife. It's just an everyday carry. It's got some serrations, cut webbing. It's got a nice little sweet belly. I can make cuts. It is a polymer body. It's not reinforced. It's not meant to pry. It's got some good weight. But if I lose it, it's not a $300 Benchmade. That would suck. I have lost this knife before. I like this one. I buy it. I've lost it in a cab. I've dropped it in a gutter. And there's one, I guess, floating around my house right now, but I need to have one. So I just went and bought another one. You like Benchmade? Go big or go home. Yeah, it's great. There's some great knives out there. But remember, I don't need what's the most fancy. I just need what's functional. And this knife will do the job of an everyday carry knife. So if I lose it, I'm not going to MF myself as I have in the past. Back to the pocket, what do I have? It's a second mace pen. Less lethal is always a good option. Again, follow your local laws. So I just keep an extra one that's on my person. So should I lose my coat, I'm always set with what I have. I believe in redundancy. It's important. Go into the right hand pocket. What's this? We have another pen similar to the other one. That's right, it's in there. So local laws, follow them. Don't disobey the law. Coming back down to the pocket, a Sharpie. Sharpies are a great investment. Not only can I write for my fans and autograph things, but a properly trained person can use a Sharpie just like any striking weapon. There's a lot of pressure points. If you take martial arts, you'll know what I'm talking about, but a Sharpie is really not conspicuous. I can take that anywhere. Any place that has a metal detector will let me in with a Sharpie. So a Sharpie is a great tool. You want it, get it. They cost about $2 at the store. Going back to the pocket, I have my Victorinox. Now this is a Spartan, Victorinox Spartan model. I used to have a black one of this one and a camper model, that I would carry. Spartan and the camper are my favorites. This one is a gift from my sister, whom I love, who got this for me in Switzerland at the Victorinox factory, and it's got my little name printed on there. I have it all the time. I use this thing all the time. I even the sewing all made a hole in somebody's belt at a wedding once because they didn't fit in it. But this is my EDC knives. I would carry both of these knives all the time. These are with me always. In back to the right hand pocket, so you have your little square extra pocket. I carry an extra Victorinox knife. It's the Pocket Pal. Great little knife. It's just a big blade, and then I believe it's just the little small blade, just for little things. Little Pocket Pal. I like redundancy. Sometimes that one's conducive to the black big knife. Sometimes pulling the little Victorinox may not scare some people, so I try to be respectful to whom I'm around. Back into the little pocket down here, we have a Zippo lighter. I am a big fan of Zippos. They're iconic. They work. You fill them with fuel. I don't smoke, but great. Iconic. Pretty girl, let me light your cigarette. Get a Zippo. That's my personal preference. Now I do have the matches. Redundancy. Sometimes the fluid runs out. So, back pocket, right hand pocket, what do I have? My wallet. And that has my IDs and just little stuff. You don't need to see that. Now, recently, I went to the knife shop, so I ended up picking up a secondary knife, which I like, which is a Garber Dozer
K-bar.
Dozer design. It's a K-bar Dozer design, straight edge, just a little pocket knife, really nice, good little thick knife there, good chimping, had them sharpen it. I just had to have it, so just show it off. I may add that one to the back pocket, and that's what you do. In EDC, you make decisions of what you need and carry all the time, where you might go. Some days I might carry an extra knife, some days I might not. This is a nice little knife I just picked up, wanted to show it off. Back left-hand pocket, what do we have? It's a second wallet. Why would I carry a second wallet? Because in one wallet I have my primary ID. I need my ID, I pull it out. My secondary wallet, I carry specifically my paramedic license, my CPR license, my private security guard license, which covers me for armed and unarmed security, verifies that I'm trained with handcuffs and so whatever situation, I can legally cover myself. It covers any other business cards or things I need to carry to identify myself. So there you go. And in the back, last thing, as always, I say a handkerchief. Man should always have a pen, a knife, and a handkerchief. And here's my handkerchief, just so when that pretty girl is crying, I can offer it to her. Or just wipe the brow from my forehead because she was so pretty. But there you go. That's about it. That's all I have on me. These are just my standard EDC items. There's the reasons that I carry them, which I hope I conveyed. If you have any questions, apparently it's going on YouTube, so write in there and I'll try to answer why I carry it or recommendations. Main concept, there are things we're going to need every day. Figure out what you've needed in the past and you wish you had, and then try to think what scenarios you might find yourself in that you would need something. You may not smoke, so you never carry matches or a lighter, but there'll be times maybe that you need to light a fuse, light a cigarette, maybe just light a barbecue. Adding matches isn't a pain. Maybe you carry a knife. Maybe you should carry 2 knives. You lose one, maybe you carry a tactical knife. Maybe you should be carrying an extra Pocket Pal, because sometimes in a local business, pulling out a big tactical knife draws bad attention. Pulling out a little pen knife may give you a little more leeway to not draw attention. EDC is conducive to weather. If I'm wearing shorts or cargo pants, I'll redistribute what I carry, where I carry it. So everyday carry is not a standardized thing. The best I can do is just show you what I carry and why. So there are great EDC videos out there by better people than me. So go ahead and do a YouTube search to find them. This is what I carry. If you have any questions, write them in there. That's my 2 cents. And there you go. It's Constitution. Get one.